angry guy here. And do women even realize that we are in a recession? I'm just asking that question. Thanks to these patrons, and special thanks to these patrons right here. Mickey Turner, Sharky, GNU, Ling Neurons, Cryptonomy Royal 2.5, B Bax, Brian A. Pierre Dramartil, David Herrera, Daedalus, AV Crusader, Gabriel Prince, School Monster, Hans the Iceberg 88, John Charles Clark Jr., Joshua Flores, Levi Abram, Nature Monk, Raymond Zuniga, Red Pill Blue Mage, Saint Empress, CPO Americana, Scott Venman, Thomas Daniel, Timothy Bruce Leosa, David Strong, Tim Myers, Daniel Diotley, and Sam Raven. Thank you for your continued support. So guys, today we're discussing this topic, and do women even realize that we are in a recession? It's seeming more and more obvious and more likely that women are not realizing that we're currently in a recession. Even as the markets continue to spiral down, the Dow Jones has dropped 600 points, even as Bitcoin continues to rise, even as China is announcing that they're going to impose trade tariffs on US imports. I mean, guys, with everything that is happening, it seems that women are not aware of what's happening. They're not aware. But I will say this. I want you guys to watch that more and more women are going to begin investing in cryptocurrency and looking for men who own cryptocurrency. That's going to be the name of the game right now. Tim says, a majority at work don't. My father cannot see. My stepfather and mother figure I moved in with can notice. Tells a lot who can believe in you and the truth. It is true, Tim. And it's so interesting because I'm looking at the situation right now, and as more and more men are entering the crypto space, there are some women in the crypto space, but still not a lot. There's still not a lot of women in the crypto space, and a lot of that has to do with the learning curve and the fact that a lot of women are not interested in taking on that learning curve. Okay, rather they would prefer to find a man who's willing to do the work for them and then share the spoils with them. And it's really intriguing. You know, I mean, right now, don't forget that most of the people who are receiving public assistance and government assistance are women. And it's interesting that many of them are literally completely flat, like they're not even planning ahead. Most women don't have $400. Most millennials don't have $400 to if their life depended on it. And the vast majority of those millennials are actually women, okay? Millennial women are significantly poorer than millennial men, even though millennial women in their 20s, in their late 20s, tend to out-earn millennial men. How weird is that? Millennial women in their late 20s tend to out-earn millennial men, but millennial women are significantly poorer than millennial men. A lot of this has to do with the massive amounts of student loan debt that women are carrying. Women carry roughly $1 trillion of the $1.5 trillion in student loan debt right now. As the recession, and really it's a depression, hits, global economic collapse hits, and people can't pay their bills, women are going to be looking for men to help them, okay? Of course, they're going to turn to the government and say, well, the government needs to bail us out. Guys, think about this carefully. The government spent something like $100 billion bailing out private companies. And this was back when the Fed still had some cash laying around. And now the women think that the government is going to find $1 trillion. And there's no $1 trillion. Elizabeth Warren, to pay for the student loan bailouts, she wants to impose an annual tax on savings accounts. An annual tax on savings accounts. I mean, guys, when I say You have to be asleep to literally not see that everyone is rushing quickly away from fiat. I don't know. All right? Because I told you guys, your 401k, they're going to take it. I said it. Your 401k, they're going to take it. IRAs, they're going to take it. Now they're coming for your savings accounts. They're coming for your savings accounts. Yes, boy, they are coming for your savings accounts, and they are going to take what they want. And it's going to be as simple as that. And I've been warning people for so long not to sit on their hands, not to wait until it gets to that point. Like I said, you're going to have women searching left and right, high and low, for men who own cryptocurrency. Because that's the new name of the game. Just like, oh, you own stock during the .com era. Oh, you own crypto. Starbucks accepts crypto now. Office Depot and Office Max accept crypto. Okay? Bed Bath & Beyond accept crypto. 100 different retailers will be accepting crypto by the end of this year. And it's interesting because keep in mind, men pay the majority of all taxes. Women make the majority of all consumer purchases. Men pay around 80 to 85% of consumer taxes. Men pay around 80 to 85% of all taxes. Women make 80 to 85% of all consumer purchases. Okay, so as the men are paying the taxes, the women are spending the money. But what happens as men are withdrawing their money from the economy, taking their money out of fiat and stashing their money away into crypto? Or what happens when fiat currency is now worth next to nothing? Guys, in this heating trade war with China, what this is going to result in is the prices of things that we buy at Walmart going up. It's going to begin costing more to shop at Walmart. It's going to cost more to buy simple things. $20, $25 for a decent pack of toilet paper. You like Charmin's? Get ready to pay premium top dollar for it. Like you already weren't. You're literally going to begin seeing parallels between here and Venezuela. And I remember, guys, I talked about how all of this was going to transform. I talked about women were going to experience a significant socioeconomic disparity come 2020 as a result of everything that's happening, everything including the student loan bubble, the fact that so many women are unmarried right now and especially a number of women are heading into retirement age right now with zero savings. There was an article I was reading. I think the headline said that women will have to work for the rest of their lives. And it's like people didn't realize that. Like I talked about this years ago. It's literally saying women will now have to work for the rest of their lives. And it's like, what, they didn't realize this? No one seemed to tell women that, okay, well, if you're not going to get married, you're not going to have children, or you have children but you don't have a husband, you're not going to have anyone to support you. And for many women, they thought that the state would support them through their latter years. So they figured that when they get old, the state would be there to take care of them. And now all of this is coming front and center. And it's going to be hilarious when you witness people trying to say things like man up, be a man, step up, take care of the women in your life, as though men are required to do these things, as though men have to do these things because it's your job, it's your duty as a man. And I find all of that pretty hilarious. After everything that's happened in the last 50 to 60 years since women's liberation, now they're going to try to reverse it and say that, oh, well, men need to now turn around and fix things. And to be very honest with you, most men today can't. A lot of men today don't even have the skills necessary to do what their fathers did. Okay? And all this time, women don't seem to realize that we are in a major economic collapse. And there's a lot of men who don't realize it yet because their senses are not tuned in. All right. Right now they've lost their drive to survive, their drive to protect. And so right now they're just basically putting on guy makeup, and that's about it. And if you like guy makeup, that's cool. But hey, like I said, it's going to be a nightmare out there. It's a nightmare out there. And Cougar Killer says, I honestly hope things hit the fan. I want to see some people dealing with, along with the losers and degenerates. Okay, forget about them. Forget them and their children from fathers whom they never married. Cougar says, sometimes I miss the old Angry, but I'm glad Angry is happy now. I don't have any hate towards women, but I don't really care either. Tim says, so true, Angry. Besides, I don't provide for a man or a woman. I don't pity anyone. I provide for children only. It's so funny because all these children of these women aren't going to have anyone. They're not going to be able to provide for them. Tristan says, crypto has an inverse relationship with the over-the-table market. Guys, like I said, this is a social economic collapse. It's a social economic collapse. All right? And it's unfortunate that they're going to try to turn around and say men need to pick up the pieces, but you can't put men back on top, because you're going to have all these women saying that they want to keep all the rights and freedoms and privileges that they received as a part of women's liberation, but then they want to pass the responsibilities of protecting themselves and their children, protecting and providing for themselves and their children back to men. And honestly, with the rise of MGTOW, I mean, it's pretty ridiculous right now. There's so much bitterness in the air, and it's like what's amazing is that so many women are just not even talking about #MeToo. Like, they're going to just expect men to start getting married and having babies, and I'm thinking to myself, you do know that we are still in the midst of #MeToo. There are still new laws being passed. Alyssa Milano is calling for a sex strike. I mean, how blind do you have to be? This cultural thing has put such a wedge between men and women, and you're talking about men need to step up. I told you guys, it's literally a matter of women go outside and they're like, where are all the men? Where are all the men? Tim says, Angry, do you think local restaurants would open to crypto? Yes, I honestly do. I think a lot of restaurants are going to start accepting crypto. I was thinking about going around town to convince the owners to go upon the crypto market with their cuisine and restaurants. I'm surprised that more haven't done it yet. And it wouldn't shock me if there was actually quite a few restaurants starting to do it. I do honestly believe that a lot more restaurants will start accepting crypto. They will start accepting Bitcoin and then other cryptocurrencies gradually, just like we're seeing with Starbucks and so forth. Cougar says, check out Canadian Prepper Tube. Oh my. Tim says, I would of course manage, integrate, secure, bookkeep, and invest for them for their future. I mean, that's right now, people who understand crypto, those of you that have been investing in crypto and making money in this space, you guys are going to be the ones that people are turning to, looking at you like, oh my gosh, you're a genius. What do I do? How can I get in? Because there's a giant learning curve in crypto. All right. And as I said, if you don't start learning now, you're going to be out in the cold. You're literally going to be out in the cold. And I told you, I think it was Norse who said it. So one of these guys said, like, there's not enough FEMA camps for everyone. There's not enough FEMA camps for everyone. I'm telling y'all that right now. All right? There's not enough for everyone. The homeless population is going to skyrocket up. And as the homeless population skyrockets up, there's no one is coming to bail anyone out. I'm just making it clear. Like, no one's coming to bail anyone out. Like, that's it. That's where we are right now. People think that, the government's going to bail them out. No, the government's broke. Government is broke. You're only going to see massive social distress And with social distress, the loss of rights and liberties. All right. And I remember when I told you guys, get your passports ready, and people did not listen to me. So many didn't listen. Right now, don't forget, you could take $100 and turn that $100 into $10,000 investing now in cryptocurrency. All right. You could turn $100 into $10,000 investing now in cryptocurrency, but you need to know how. If you go over to cryptomoney.academy, you can actually find how to choose/invest in altcoins that will increase by 10 times to 100 times or more, and you can take the course. And we also have other great courses such as how to buy Bitcoins anonymously, introduction to day trading cryptocurrency for a living, and introduction to cryptocurrency. If you don't know how to use crypto, how to trade it, this is the first place you should stop. But when it comes to evaluating altcoins, I actually teach you guys the methods that I use to figure out which altcoins are going to skyrocket up by 10 times or 100 times or 1,000 times. I also tell you where you can find these coins. I give you so much insider tips, and I'm a blockchain developer. I have years of experience working the blockchain right now. I've developed two different cryptocurrencies. You can also see the reviews from people like Sam, Aether6, Carp, Tim, Mickey Turner, and Sharky. Their reviews are on the site. I'm waiting for Goo Monster's review, and I'll put that up as soon as I can. You can just head over there. You can click on courses, or you can just scroll down here and click on any of these to check out the course, purchase the course, and start learning. I definitely recommend picking up the how to choose/invest altcoins that will increase by 10 times to 100 times or more, because this course is actually going to be going up to $299 on June 1st. So, and then it's going to be going from there to 500, going up each month from there until it hits 500. So I strongly advise you to pick up this course. It's $199 right now. Get it while it's still affordable, while you can still get it at that early bird price. Even $299 is affordable, because I give you the tips, the tricks, and everything I use to evaluate altcoins so that I can make money, and so that now you can make money. Like I said, guys, you have a couple of choices. You could act now, or you could sit on your hands and wait for the FEMA camps to open their doors, okay? Because it's not going to be cool. Me personally, I'm not about that life. I'm not about that life. Let me read some of the chat. Let me read some of this chat right here. Tim says, that's me. Yeah, I know, bro. I got you. Tim says, I have my passport ready. Do you think Opus would be a great to get? So Opus always seems to go back up. I've already said that people should invest in Opus. Putting $100 in Opus is a good investment. Even less. Cougar, I'm going to be putting out more videos where I discuss more political, well, I don't want to say political, but more just like, worldly topics, as long as it doesn't go too off the chains, because I know you guys need like a break to kind of relax, kick back, and just enjoy. So I'm going to try to do more videos like this as well while I work in crypto into it. But I want to know what you guys think in the comments. If, do you think women even realize that we are in a recession? Because I don't. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you think, how you think women are going to fare in the recession, what 2020 holds in store for women economically, socially. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit the like button. Don't forget to turn on notifications. Love God, get money, and cheers.